Hi guys, this is my response to wargamergirl's competition. She's just recently reached 1,000 subscribers, which is an incredible achievement. Well done for that. That's something that most of us, I think, can only dream of. So yeah, very well done for that. To mark the occasion, wargamergirl is running a competition which ends on September the 7th, so if you guys haven't done your entry yet, you've still got time to sort something out for it. Yeah, I'll put a link to her video in the description below so you guys can get to it easily. So yeah, to mark the occasion, she's running a competition and she wants us to answer 3 questions. The first being, what's the main game that you play and are involved in? And for the people that are more on the hobby side of it rather than the gaming side, what sort of side of it do you work on the most? And for me, I'm not a gamer at the minute. I used to be, haven't played for a lot of years though. But when I was playing initially, I was playing Imperial Guard, I was playing the Catachans. And since I got back into the hobby fairly recently, I started collecting the Catachans again because I wanted to get back to what was going on before. And so I guess the game, the rules and stuff, the core rules I guess are still the same, but my memory's that bad. I would have to learn from scratch again. So given that I've started working on a Bretonian army, I don't know whether I would prefer to have my reintroduction to the game being Warhammer Fantasy or Warhammer 40,000. I've got a history with Warhammer 40,000, but Warhammer Fantasy really sort of captures my imagination as well. A lot of the work that I've been doing on the hobby side recently has focused on the Bretonians, and also a project that I'm doing for Soul Drinkers 1001 and D20 Gaming. You guys will get an update on that fairly soon, because it's getting towards being done. But yeah, we'll move on from there. What you see in front of you is I just decided to show you guys a few of the Catachan models that I have, and that's squeaking, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, as you can see, these guys are regular Catachan jungle fighters, and these are the answer to question 3, but we'll get to that after question 2. And question 2 was, what attracts you to the part of the hobby that you love the most, you know, like whether it's gaming or the hobby side or whatever. And for me, what attracted me to it initially, way back when I first started, was it was something that I could really get my teeth into. It was something that I could invest a lot of time in, and I was incredibly bored. So I had a lot of time to put into it, and I'm actually really disappointed that I got rid of the tanks that I had way back then. I had I think 3 or 4 Lehman Russ tanks, and I'd done some really heavy conversion work using stuff out of the bits box that I had then, and of course I don't have those bits anymore, so I couldn't recreate it even if I wanted to. I might be able to get close, but that's, you know, yeah, I should never have got rid of my old stuff. But anyway, getting back into it, it's, I suppose, really sort of focused my attention and made me realise that, you know, the stuff that I have now is, because I'm not a gamer and I'm not thinking, you know, I want to play, I want to win, I want the best army, I want whatever. I'm not building an army and then thinking, oh, this one's better, so I'll sell that army and I'll get this one. The reason I started collecting the Catachans in the first place, and the reason I'm collecting them now, is because they're absolutely fantastic. I mean, I love these guys to bits, and the fluff behind the Imperial Guard, you know, I know a bit of it, but not a great deal. For me, it's the sort of the relation between, I mean, the Catachans particularly, with the old US soldiers in Vietnam. That whole era, you know, there's a lot of films, you know, like Platoon, Hamburger Hill, Predator. You know, they're sort of, they just capture my imagination, and you know, staying away from all of the political, religious shit that was going on at the time, and the actual justifications and the reasons for going to war in the first place. That, to me, just, that doesn't feature in why I like these guys. To me, they just really capture my imagination. And as far as the Bretonians go, me drifting off into the world of Warhammer Fantasy, who doesn't love knights on horseback in shining armour? You know, they're just fantastic. But yeah, that's on the model side. I mean, on the hobby side, I suppose things like painting, you know, to be able to sit for a couple of hours or however long and just be relaxed and create something, and it's the kind of thing where, you know, you almost get an instant feedback, instant results from it, because as soon as you touch your brush to the model, you've created something, you've done something. I know jobs I've had in the past in a factory, standing on a line, seeing the same things going past day in, day out, never getting any sense of achievement or anything like that. You know, when it comes to this, you finish painting a figure and you do it to the best of your ability, and in my case, I like the way I'm able to produce the miniatures at the minute. I like the results that I'm getting. It's good. It makes me feel good when I see a miniature that I've finished, like these guys in front of you. I mean, by no means Golden Demon standard, but they look, to me, so much more lifelike and so much more real. Just it brings them to life. You know, I guess that's the thing really, is bringing, you know, a grey model, bringing it to life. But yeah, that's what attracts me to the gaming and the hobby. Question 3 was, is there a particular character or unit or squad or something that you love more than anything else, that sort of really just takes the biscuit for you? And as I said before, these guys take the biscuit, they really do. The lowly guardsmen, basic squad guys, you know, you can't beat them. I mean, fluff-wise, they've got balls of steel. And Catachans, for me, Catachans in particular, because of the world that they come from, because of the environment they grow up in, they're just badass to the bone, they really are. And, as if that wasn't enough, they look amazing too. Yeah, I mean, these guys, they are the backbone of the Imperial Guard, therefore they are the backbone of human existence in the 41st millennium. These guys are just, they haven't got armour, as you can see, there's a lot of bare flesh going on here, but they've got heart, and plenty of it. So yeah, there you go guys, that is my entry into wargamergirl's contest, and fingers crossed you guys will be seeing a few more updates from me soon. I've recently rearranged my work area to make it a little bit more sort of segregated, to kind of make it feel more like an office, to make me feel a little bit more industrious while I'm trying to work and focus, and so I'm not as distracted by other things that are going on. But yeah, one thing I will just show you guys before I sign off. My orchid now has 12 flowers on it, and plenty more buds left to flower. So yeah, just thought I'd give you guys a quick look at that. There you go. Thanks for watching guys.